Hello channel and welcome back. I'm back. I've been flying in the simulator for the last 2 weeks because it's been just ridiculously busy at work, and that means no time for anything else. But I'm finally back, and today I'm doing a 2-leg flight. We're gonna fly from here, Røros, Echo November Romeo Oscar, up to Værnes, Echo November Victor Alpha, and we're gonna do it in the Q400. And some things are new today. So first of all, I can't actually hear the GPU, and I think that's just because I have set up the new voice, what it's called, cockpit immersion pack with the new sounds for the Q400. So it's gonna be, I'm really excited about testing it out. But I guess this isn't modeled. Also flying with FST crew, but not doing Pro ATCX today. Just too much work. Show you real quick sort of what our route looks like. It's pretty much after we get to Værnes, we're going to fly further on up to Mosjøen because it's pretty short. But we're going to start off with Røros, and we're going to do the SID off of runway 14, the Vivod 1E SID. So we're going to just take off south, turn slightly left and climb up until we reach Rambu, at which point we will turn around and head towards Vevod and keep climbing. When we get to Vevod, we're gonna start our descent pretty much. There's a start there into runway 27, which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in from Vevod 21, start our descent over the mountains to this little loop that takes you down to Silda, where you then finally
But I'll be out for the walk around.
At the end, you come down here from Silda and you intercept and you go down this valley and land at the airport. Very, very cool. From there, we will take off and go north to Mosjøen. I should actually Echo November Mike Sierra charts, which is a very difficult approach. And let's see if I can find the proper one. Yeah. See, this is Avinor's official pages where they publish charts. Let's see. Mosjøen. Here we go. And we're going to be landing at, we're going to do a localizer down to runway 34. It's only one way in. It's one way into the runway. And it also does this sort of cool little thing where you go down this valley, and it's kind of an offset localizer, and at the very end you come in and you land. There's a mountain straight ahead, so if you do miss the approach, you have to turn immediately to the right and come back up. Very neat. My family is actually from this town, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, let's get cracking. So let's actually, when we're here, we're gonna be checking out a bunch of the sounds. So I'm gonna do all of the pre-flight checks at this time, I think. Something's obviously not right. You can hear the clicks are more defined. That's a totally different fan sound too. Very, very cool. Landing altitude is pretty low, I think. Set that. And we're also tanking fuel today, so we're not gonna. So I'm bringing all the fuel I need from here to the next to Røros, and we'll take it from there to Mosjøen. Stick shaker sounds.
Hi guys,
a bit different.
can we start boarding now?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. I'll back with a load sheet later.
Let's request boarding at the same time. You can hear the differences in sound. Kind of neat. Okay, let's get programming. Let's get started on programming our flight plan. Let's see here. We are at. Oh, you know what? Let's do it from here so we can hear the presses. Or so I thought. We are departure runway 14. And we're doing the Vivo 1E. SID. And we can delete this, I think, and it's Echo November Victor Alpha, which is Trondheim, third largest city in Norway, and we can program the arrival, which is going to be runway 27. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's weird. This GSX was messing up. And we're doing the ILS. And we're doing it through Zilda. And we are flight level 180. That's what we're programming. Is what we're gonna aim for here. I always forget to mute the FS ticker when I'm doing these little films. Okay, that was that. It's funny, I can't hear the button presses. I can hear them now. I can't remember. It's just my volume. My volume is too low. Okay, so for our zero fuel weight, we have zero fuel weight 23149. And we have fuel on board 2083. And we have for alternate, that's 407. Our hold is 427. And then extra is 644. That should be enough to like the amount of fuel I have here should be enough to take us to Værnes and then from there on to Mosjøen.
Alright, I'm back with the walk around. Everything looks good.
Great, thanks. 24-hour system check checklist, please.
Engine fire detection.
Tested.
APU fire detection.
Tested.
Package smoke warning, aft and forward.
Tested.
Stall warning test 1 and 2.
Tested.
ADC 1 and 2.
Tested.
Auto feather.
Tested.
GPWS TCAS. Test. BA system.
Tested.
Trims.
Tested.
And that's the 24-hour system check. Checklist complete.
Okay, cool. Then we can program speeds, which are, we're going to do a flaps 15 takeoff here. So 111. V2 at 112. I don't remember these, but it's 130 and 140 something. I'll come and check. Just don't have it in me to remember all these numbers. So it's 123 and 146. Okay. So we fry and we climb. Okay. Cool. Let's get the weather before we do the rest here. It's pretty bad.
Echo November Romeo Oscar Airport information Delta 1450 Zulu weather wind 357 at 5 visibility 10 sky condition ceiling 1800 overcast light snow temperature -5 dew point -8 QNH 1004 advice on initial contact you have information Delta Echo November Romeo Oscar Airport information Delta 1450 Zulu weather wind 357 at 5 visibility 10 sky condition ceiling 1800 overcast light snow temperature -5 dew point.
Too low terrain. Too low gear.
Okay, so we set the altitude. We're at 2,800 here, so why don't we set the acceleration altitude for 3,080.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Plus 100. Minimum. 2,500.
Okay.
1,000. 50.
I'm gonna just go ahead and set the IAS speed here for, I'm gonna set it for 185.
20. 10.
Too low terrain. Caution.
Actually, I'm gonna set it for 146 because we need to climb out here. It's a lot of terrain here.
Terrain. Caution. Terrain. Terrain.
And now will be set to FMS1, FMS2, and then nav can be set to LNAV. Okay, landing flaps. We're gonna do flaps 15 landing, and that's it. I think we're almost ready to go. See if it bugs us again. Guess this is what it would look like if we were walking in here in real life, except we'd come probably straight from the terminal. And we'd go up the stairs, and yeah. Chaseplane. Very cloudy day. I can't say I love how the clouds look, but you know. Let's do briefing. So gate will do pushback. No need for STX. See, this is, yeah, not good. And we will do a flat 15 takeoff. It's a SID. I'll definitely do end top. I'll do level 2. We'll see if we can even do some de-icing here. Concerns are the weather and the terrain. And the bleeds will be on.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
This will be a standard left seat departure. We are at a gate and pushback is required, so you will be handling the engine start. The departure runway and taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. For the taxi, this airport does not use STAX, so leave the transponder off for taxi. Nav source for the departure will be heading select. Anti-ice is required, we'll use level 2, and we will also need to de-ice the plane today. As for the takeoff plan, we will use flaps 15. For the routing itself, the departure will be an ITC assigned SID. We will use NTOP for the takeoff power, and the bleeds will be on. For the safety brief, any abnormality prior to 80 knots, I'll stop the aircraft on the runway. After 80 knots, I'll stop for an engine failure or fire, and anything after V1, we'll take it airborne. You let the tower know we have had an emergency and will need straight out at 1000 feet. We'll engage altitude hold, accelerate to V-climb, retract the flaps, and engage IS mode for our V-climb, and complete the memory items. Any questions?
No, I have no questions.
Departure briefing complete.
As you can see, our airplane does need de-icing.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
Hey Captain, cabin is ready to go.
Thank you.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Before start checklist, please.
Stand by.
I'm gonna go up and start the APU.
Okay. Originating check flow.
Complete.
Complete. Gibbons, stowed. Pre-flight checks.
Complete.
Complete. External power, APU voltage.
Check 26 watts.
Circuit breakers.
Checked.
And checked. Escape hatch.
Closed.
Nose steering.
Off.
Flight guidance control panel is set. Fuel quantity 2084 kilograms is on board.
2085 kilograms required.
Hydraulic number 3 pressure.
Checked 99 psi. Check psi. Check 1 psi.
Emergency brake and pressure.
Park set.
Power levers.
Disc.
Condition levers.
Fuel off.
Emergency exit lights.
Arm.
Fasten belts.
On.
On departure briefing.
Complete.
Complete. Alright, that's the before start checklist complete.
Yeah. I never know the correct pressure, so I always say just anything psi, and it moves on. Like I can read the instrument, but I just can't see the numbers. So here you can hear the new PSU sound, APU sound. Pretty cool. So you got the APU started. Oh, cool. Ground flight deck.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect external power.
Roger. Disconnecting GPU. Captain, the GPU is now disconnected.
Okay, so now the the icing trucks are coming. They are coming very slowly. Definitely seems to be something massively wrong about them. Yeah, very, very wrong. That's ridiculous.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment. We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 2, concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
So one thing, recently I made a video in Germany when I was flying the Q400 and I couldn't get it to start, and I did the de-icing treatment and I could get it to start. I'm not sure if they were related or if it was something else that I forgot, but who knows. In any case, I want to see if there was a visual connection between what the GSX did here and the icing depiction on the plane. I don't think there is.
Icing and anti-icing completed.
Ah, see, here it is.
Code is fluid type 2, concentration at 75%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
That is pretty cool. Oh, they're going faster now too. Very, very cool. I think at that point, let's request pushback. Ah, that's already requested. Engine start checks, please.
Battery, master, main, auxiliary, and standby.
On.
Doors and fueling lights.
Close to now.
Anti-collision light.
Red.
APU bleed.
Off.
Engine clear on 2.
Clear on 2.
Engine start checklist complete.
Flight deck, this is ground crew. Stand by for pushback. ground crew departure check is complete. Nose gear steering disconnected for push. Release parking brakes. Okay, here we go. All clear behind the aircraft. Safe to start engines at your discretion.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Okay, we're gonna start the engine. Start 2 for me, please. Start 2 for me, please.
Starting number 2.
Do like this unpack, it's pretty cool.
Set parking brakes, please.
Start 1 for me, please.
Starting number 1.
Unlocking gear. Nose wheel steering connected. Pins removed. Tilt vehicle disconnected.
Okay. After start checklist, please.
Stand by.
Clear behind the aircraft, left and right.
External power, APU.
On. External power is off, APU is off. Off.
Main bus tie.
Off.
Ice protection.
Check level 2. Check level 2.
Checked level 2. Rudder travel.
Full travel.
Rudder actuator test.
Complete.
Nose steering.
On.
Auto feather.
Auto feather set.
Engine rating.
And top set checked.
Batteries.
Checked.
Flaps.
15 set and indicating.
Flaps 15. 15 set and indicating. Auxiliary standby PTU pumps.
On.
On hydraulic pressure quantity.
Checked.
And checked. Hydraulic number 3 and elevator. And checked. Caution warning lights.
Checked.
Flight instruments and radios.
Checked.
And checked. Altimeters.
One 004 set cross check.
2, 9, 6, 7 sets and cross checked. Ice protection test.
Checked. Tested. Set and checked. Set. Checked. Set and checked. Tested. Okay. Complete.
Roger, that's the after start checklist complete.
I had to search for a keyword there. I forgot. Totally forgot. Okay. Clear on the left. Clear on the left.
And we are clear on the right.
Okay, so we'll do our taxi. Don't mind you, us, Mr. Baggage Handler Man. Okay, so we're gonna taxi down to the end of this runway. See our runway sign there is sunk into the ground. So we're gonna go down here, take a right and go all the way to the end and spin it around before we take off. Some weird terrain issues. Let's hope they don't cause any major issues on this takeoff. I hope not. Yeah, let's actually do this. Let's fly without this time. Yeah, the heading on the runway is 133, and then I think we're gonna track 123 coming out.
Alright, cabin secure.
Before takeoff, checklist to the line.
Cabin crew, seats for departure, thank you.
So when you spin this thing around, you want to just basically start off to do a little wide turn, turn all the way over, and I'm gonna almost wait until we sort of go across the edge
FAA
here.
notification is received. Takeoff briefing is complete, and the cabin
the
PA
way.
is complete. Condition levers.
And that should spin us all the way around, even though it's a pretty narrow runway. Max.
Max. Trims.
3 set.
1, 2, 3 set. Takeoff warning test.
Tested.
Flight control is checked, and all free. Flight taxi.
Flight.
Confirm that please. Radar terrain. Terrain is on both sides. Transponder is TCAS and unknown. And that is the before takeoff checklist complete to the line.
Below the line.
Blitz min on. External lights are on. Runway.
Runway 14, heading 133. Runway 14, heading 133.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, let's go. Check power.
Power is checked. Knots.
Check.
B1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
And gear up. Acceleration altitude.
Flap 0, climb checklist to the line. Flap 0, climb checklist to the line, please. Okay. I'm pausing this right now because I have forgotten what to say when you take off, and that is a problem. There's like a little phrase here, and it's kind of an important one. FS2 crew. Q400 manual. pretty stellar view too, actually, though, isn't it? So I usually do this to tutorial flight, and we just go to the different things here. Take off. So yeah, so I go flap 0, IS 185, climb checklist to the line. That's what I do. Okay. Cool. Flap 0, IS 185, climb checklist to the line, please. Flap 0, IS 185, climb checklist to the line, please.
Checklist complete to the line.
Very cool. So autopilot's on. We can take out some of the rudder trim. It's pretty. You use a lot of rudder trim off takeoff when you have the full props at the maximum. So, but I can take that away once you get up and you get down to the prop 900. It's a lot less torque. It really looks great. Sounds great too.
Looks like we're getting a little bit of ice here.
We may be getting ice, but we are already de-icing. Okay, now we do the props 900. Props 900 below the line, please.
And climb checklist is complete.
Okay, so we are definitely in the soup right now. It's gonna be a very interesting approach. Very cool. Okay. I'm actually gonna start planning for it at this moment because there's a lot we need to do and it's a pretty short flight. First I need charts. And it's 109.9. Tune those first, the ILS. Uh, 109.9, and it's at a 267 is the course.
to go.
Okay, perfect. We are at our climb altitude. Wow, this looks great from above though. That was amazing. Awesome. What else do we need to know from our charts? We are intercepting at 4,000 at Nevels, so that will make that our VNAV point. I'm just going to program this, we can use this coming down. Now that's pretty shit weather over there too. I'm going to cross over some pretty shit weather. It's this, I guess. Very cool. Okay. At this point, we'll bring our props back to 850. Perfect. And we'll release our passengers for a little bit. And yeah, we still have detecting ice, so we'll keep de-icing on. Yeah, Nevels 4,000. Let's do that first. The VNAV. Select the point we're gonna go to, we're gonna calculate for. So we'll calculate for Nevels. And of course it won't let us, so then let's do Tigmo. Or this one. Okay, so Silda. I guess it's calculate for Silda. Is there a disconnect in here somewhere? Yes, there is. Okay. There's a disconnect, which is why I can't calculate the whole thing. So there we go. Go back in here. Then we can calculate for Nevels, I'm pretty sure. Nevels, yes, at 4,000. 1,800 feet. Top of descent, 19 miles from here. Over here. Okay, sweet. That's nice. I love how this sounds. Sounds so much better. Why don't we do a little announcement? Since we're...
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We just reached our cruising altitude, and in the next minutes our crew is going to start the onboard service. So sit back, relax, enjoy the service, and I will keep you updated with further information regarding the flight once we will approach our top of descent.
Okay, that was kind of silly. But anyway, we did it. We are now getting ready, so we have altitude set for 4,000, which is where we're going to intercept from. Next thing I want to do is I want to get the landing altitude, which is 56. I'm going to put that into here. Five, 6, enter, and the length of this runway is 2,469 meters. So let's figure out what that is. 2,469. This bothers me that they don't have this in feet in the graph. 8,100 feet. This is going to use for the HUD to make that look okay. Okay, we are about ready to start our descent. Let's do Vector. We're doing a star. It's an ILS, and let's do Cat 2 this time. I think it might be wet. Anti-ice will be required. I'm pretty sure we do 15 bits will be on. APU, we can turn it on once we get down because we're going to do a quick thing. And we're going to do a gate.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
Okay, we'll be arriving by the ATC assigned star. As for the approach, we can expect ILS Catch 2. Landing runway condition is wet. Anti-ice will be required. We will use flaps 15 for landing. The bleeps will be on. And for the MDA it's 3080 feet. After landing, please turn on the APU. And turn the transponder off since this airport doesn't use ASTEX. Lastly, it looks like we will be assigned a gate. The taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. Any questions?
No, I have no questions.
Approach briefing complete.
Descent checklist to the line, please.
Altimeters.
1004, set cross check.
2967 sets and cross checked. Fuel balance.
Checked.
Check. Pressurization is set. Cabin PA.
Complete.
Please prepare the cabin for the round. Thank you. Cabin PA is complete. Fasten belts complete. Descent checklist completed to the line. On approach and landing brief.
Complete. Okay, so we've now we have programmed the VNAV, which we captured, even though I made a little snafu there, but I quickly intercepted using the vertical speed bug. We have set up the ILS approach. I did the minimums, which I did a little too late, I know, but I did them. We programmed our HUD. What we are missing is the landing speeds, which will be 118. I never understood what the thing was with the second thing here. I'm just gonna set them for the same at this point. Wow, very cool, they're coming out of the clouds here. So as you see, we're going to do this sort of neat little spin around. Before we do a little sort of chicane here and capture the ILS. What we're also going to do is we're going to ask we're going to hook up with ATC so we get a landing slot that we can actually work with. Okay, of course it's routing us to runway 9, but we're gonna do runway 27. It's the nicest approach anyway, and I think it's there's no wind, so let's do it. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, you can see here it's very, very beautiful. Very nice with these sort of snow-capped mountains. The greener valleys below, now that spring is coming. Looks great at this PTA preset. This is the Tolpat preset. I tried linking to it, somebody said the link was broken, so I'll see if I can double check the link again, but maybe they changed the link. If you can't find it by the link, just Google it or ask me, I'll try and update, but I don't always have time to get around to it immediately. So very cool. See the autogen loading in here. So there's there. Cut the power way back because we're fast. So it's SILD, it has us for above 6,000, which we definitely will be. But we're below T10, so let's run the next part of the checklist. Descent checklist below the line. Below the line.
GPWS landing flap. Selected 15 degrees. Fuel transfer. Off. Hydraulic pressure quantity. Check. Caution warning lights. Check. Approach and flare lights. On rev speeds and landing speed box.
Increase it.
Set to increase and set. FA notification complete. Descent checklist is complete.
Cool. So then all we have left is the landing checklist itself. So you can see here we think we're gonna beat the weather, even though the weather is moving that way. Very cool. I really like Graphics Guide. Look at that. It really does render what you see here and make it all match up quite nicely. Very, very neat. Thank you, Hi-Fi Simulations. So, this is where we want to be at 4. It looks, to me, that actually looks like we're not maybe even gonna make it, but whatever. I'm gonna switch over into heading mode, switch the nav source into nav 1, and I am gonna arm the localizer, and I am gonna go switch over to vertical speed mode and make it go down a little faster. And switch over into alt cell. Choose the valley, the runway just down there somewhere. Very, like, I mean, look at this. This looks really, really epic. Epic. How epic. That is such a good looking line class Orbx. Very neat. I kind of hate how the shadows keep popping in and out here, but that is really, really nicely done. So here's the valley we're going to be following down. The runway's over here. Yeah. We captured the localizer. As you can see, we're actually above the glide slope.
1 to go.
So I'm gonna just give it a little push here, and we're gonna arm the approach and have it capture the damn thing, which it just did. Glide slope star.
Check.
Okay, we're gonna have it drop some speed here before we start taking out flaps and stuff. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15, landing checklist please. Flaps 15 before landing checklist please.
Flaps 15, landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Down 3 green, condition levers.
Max.
Max. Auxiliary standby PTU pumps. On bleeds, on and min. FA notification complete. Flaps.
Indicating 15, plan 15.
Indicating 15, plan 15. And that is the before landing checklist complete.
So, I mean, this is just a beautiful example of what FTX Norway does. Really, really nice example of how it looks in spring, with the valleys sort of thawing out, but the snow's still on the mountains. Forests, light, bogs, all that sort of stuff. It looks fantastic. Wait. To stay up on top of things. So that's what happens when you fly with the icing system on. You kind of forget that it select icing level 1.
Stand by.
It puts that increases the ref speeds on your landing thing here, and
Icing level 1 set.
it kind of kicks out the autopilot when it shouldn't. But whatever, we'll do it manually. In this case, we'll do it manually. Look at that. That looks so good. I think the thing that's so cool about Prepared is that it's really got sort of the tone and overall look. It's so well done. What it doesn't have done is the detail. So the detail X-Plane totally beats it for detail. But for sort of, I don't know what you even call it, for sort of artistic
1000
accuracy, it looks so great.
Check.
So yeah, definitely was a mistake coming in this way. So you have 11 knots of wind coming in from my butt the wrong way, and a little low now. So when you're flying with the HUD, you track this ball with this ball, sort of. That's kind of how they. That's the equivalent of that other stuff, and that should take you down where you need to be. It's kind of the flight director, if you will. But it's tough. And then you have this beautiful 3-point line. I like that. You can kind of align that with the. It aligns with the runway, with the lines there. You see, so it's sort of that's where you want it. That's your touchdown point. 100
above.
That's where they want you to be. You can also see a glide slope on the right.
And minimums.
Landing. Landing.
Check.
Glide slope. Glide slope. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Wait, everyone. 224. You are not clear to land. Clear to runway.
After landing checklist, please.
Wait, everyone. 224. You are not clear to land. Clear the runway. Wait, everyone. 224. Welcome to Addons. Contact ground on 119.4. 119.4. With the route 1224. Fahrenheit ground. With the route 1224. Taxi to the gate. With the route 1224. Taxi to gate. Mike 3. Using taxiway Alpha 4. 18 kilo. Taxiing to gate. Mike 3. Using taxiway Alpha 4. 18 kilo. With the route 1224.
Okay. After landing checklist, please.
Alright, coming up.
Okay, I was half bad. but it isn't super easy. This is this the M gates? Oh, they're on the other side. They're often parking a lot of Q400s down here at this end of the runway. So this is Airports of Norway's Varnes. Really nicely done airport, I think, for being freeware. Has all the gates, all that sort of stuff. Really
and
good.
after landing checklist is complete.
Very, very nicely done by them. So what we'll do here is we'll park. And we'll just quickly check our load, reload the aircraft, and we'll go to Mosjøen. Do just a quick stop and go. Okay, this is stupid. If this is not, you really gave me the wrong gates here, I think, because over here, even further to my left. Okay, let's just try and aim for a different gate. Let's go for like gate 40 something. Okay. That's lame. I have no idea which gate it wants me to go to because I can't see them anywhere. But that's what we just pull into gate 41 here. And we'll pretend that's where we were supposed to go all along. Could very well be. Let's pretend that it's gonna not do Chaseplane here, because they are a little bit messed up. Okay. We'll get in the APU. And parking checklist to the line, please.
Taxi light.
Off.
Emergency brake.
Park set. Set and checked. Park check. Set and checked.
No steering.
Off.
Standby PTU pumps.
Off.
Power levers.
Disc.
Condition levers.
Fuel off.
Transponder.
Standby. Standby.
Fasten belts.
Off.
Leads.
Main and off.
Parking checklist complete to the line.
Okay. Okay, so we are now gonna do our second leg, which is this one. Echo November Victor Alpha to Echo November Mike Sierra. And for this leg we'll take on some more passengers, 52 passengers, so let's put 10 more in the back, and let's put 8 more in the front, 52 passengers, and we'll have a little less cargo, so let's this. And we'll do 400 in the front, and we'll do 622 in the back. Calculate that, and at this point, what I have left, I have on board 1,601 kilograms of fuel. For this flight, I needed 1,514, so we'll use what I have, 1,601, and a trip of 782, and that's perfect. So, cool. That's our aircraft reloaded. Next step, to clear out the flight plan, we just enter 1, we enter 99, we go like this, and then we just start over. Echo November, Victor Alpha. Accept, and we'll probably be taking off runway 9. Since that's what's actually going on here, and we'll follow the flight plan as well as we can afterwards, and it's normal 1W, so which goes over numbers, so we'll do normal 1A instead. Maybe we can even do normal 1X. It's a tighter turn initially. Next, send that to the flight plan. From there, from Namox, we will probably, I think this time we will, and I need to get this sorted up now. We are taking the M609 airway. We're taking it to STO. Then we're going to Echo November, Mike Sierra. Accept. And the arrival there is definitely going to be runway 34. That's the only thing there is. And the approach is the localizer. I'm going to do the localizer. And let's see. I think we should do it through BNN, not STO. Okay, we'll do it through BNN. So through BNN, send that to the flight plan, and we'll remove STO and remove this here, the scope. So then we have a perfect flight plan. Fuel. We have a zero fuel weight of 23990. And on board we have fuel 1601, right? That's what we discovered. And we have an alternate of 163, 164. Hold of 47, and yeah, good to go. I'm going to turn off. I am going to turn off turn it off. Get that turn it off. Gonna do like this. Check. Yeah, no response. We're gonna do it manually this time. No airlineism. Okay. We can turn this to FMS1. I'll turn this to FMS2, but this one we need to crossfill. we can return. And we'll go right up here and we will, yeah, visit the red. It's not a whole lot more we need to do. We'll close the doors. And we will come here and we'll, I think, start the aircraft, get it ready to go. One thing I need to do is reset the trims. I always forget to do that and it yells at me. Okay, cool. So, bleeds can come off and we will go start engine 2 first. One thing I'm noticing, I don't have traffic, so I'm going to turn off traffic.
Ultimate traffic 2 initialized.
It's kind of weird. Everything kind of messed up a little bit here a little while ago when I started up because I updated my object flow, and I think the only thing that kind of happens is that the computer shuts down before anything else shuts down. So, or Prepared shuts down before any of the other programs shuts down. So there's a little disconnect that gets started. And now we'll see. Now we'll get the traffic going here. Okay, start engine 1. Here comes the traffic. There we go. With SES, ATR, and everything.
Wind over 756, ready to copy IFR clearance to Echo November Mike Sierra. Wind over 756 is cleared to airport as filed. Fly runway heading climb and maintain.
That's funny. They're going the same way we're doing.
10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 118.6. Squawk 3647. Wind over 756 cleared to Echo November Mike Sierra airport as filed. Fly runway heading climb and maintain 6,000. Expect level 230. 10 minutes after departure. Departure at 11.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have company. That's kind of fun. So we're flying to the runway flight level 210. Okay, set the minimum approach altitude, kind of rushing here. And the speed, which is 124, 124, 126.
Contact tower on 11904 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 9er.
1361 was that?
756.
Okay. Well, we.
Contact tower on 11904 when ready. Hold short runway 9er. Using taxiway hotel Yankee Alpha 1. Wind over 712.
Okay, we have everything on. We can turn on the bleeds. Position lights can go on. Taxi lights can go on. Torpedoes. windshield, and main bus I can go off, generator and APU can go off. Seatbelt lights can come on. They should have come on already. Yeah, and I believe that's it. We can go. Okay, it seems it won't let me contact Varanus ground in the ATC here, so we're gonna do kind of like an ATC-less thing this time, where we're doing everything wrong and nothing's really working, and we're tweaking our plane through the airport. Very neat. Yeah, this needs to go to taxi. Don't need the spoilers up. Here's the other dash 8s leaving for Brønnøysund and Mosjøen. Flaps 5. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty, it's pretty difficult. It'll be interesting to see where these AI flyer planes go. I think they're probably not going to take the same. They're not going to fly as proper SID, but they will fly the route up, I think. So it'll be interesting to see if they are flying the same route as we are or not. So this is Ultimate Traffic 2, which is, I think, does a great job of, normally at least, does a great job of routing planes and doing all that sort of fancy stuff. That's our guy.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9er, wind over 756.
So this is the freeware airport. I just want to mention that again, that these airports in Norway, airports are all freeware. They're pretty damn good for being freeware. I mean, they have everything quite accurate. The cool thing about Trondheim is it goes over the highway, so there's a tunnel underneath the airport until it sticks out into the water, as you can see here. Into the Trondheimsfjord. Trondheim is over there. Chaseplane doing its thing for you here with the prop wash. Very cool. She goes. wonder what it's going to do, if it's going to turn left here or not. I think they just sort of basically go straight for a little while and then proceed straight to the first point of their route. This one goes through Brunison, which is really close by. Yeah, since we can't get ATC, I'm just gonna line up here. I don't see anything coming, so.
Winner 712, contact ILS departure on 118.6. Going to 1186, winner 712.
Very good takeoff sounds on this guy. I thought that was pretty damn good. So here's our guy over here. See, he's on out. Turn on our lights here. Put this to red. And then ding ding. Everything is good. Everything is ready to go. Let's do this. Do sort of a rolling takeoff here. Not gonna. The power seems good. Add it. Auto feathers armed. All the way. Rotate. Easy. Okay.
You're not clear to take off.
Yeah, I know. That's at the LNAV. The IS mode. Gear up. Trying to hand fly it, but I need to add some trim here. I really do need a yoke to fly these kinds of planes. It's so much. Whenever I take my hand off the joystick, it goes pear-shaped, and I have to do that all the time because it's a plane. You have lots of little systems, right? Beautiful. You see this? This thing's happened. What? So I honestly don't understand why the. Okay, there we go. Flight director, redirect me. Okay, there we go.
Wait over 756. Contact mode is on 118.55. 11855 for wait over 756.
Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's very, very well done, Orbx. Looks great. You see how well the airports match too? Like all of this area is basically done by airports in Norway. So yeah. Well worth it. But I've said that a few times. Okay, autopilot is in.
Wait over 712. Contact motive center on 118.55. 118.55. Wait over 712.
Oh, that's funny how I have them here but not here. Okay, let's see, flight plan 3. So DTO to 3 here. Oh, 5. So once you crossfill, if you want the FMS to just also show the same flight path, you kind of have to go direct to a waypoint first. This bothers me that I have sort of these two here, but I can't see them here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Because these are the planes I'm very curious to see where they're going. And we need to remember to put in Altsal. Altsal is already put in, so that's fine. Crossing 10,000, we can take these down. Take off the lights, we'll release the passengers. And turn the fleets to norm. And I think we can even reduce the trim just a little bit. So if you've been watching this series for a while, we're starting to get to the point where this is, oh look, cool, this is the FSFX packages with the contrails that you get from the props. Let's see if we can, you see the round contrails here. Very, very cool. But anyway, that wasn't what I was going to say. What I was going to say is that we're now in the spot where we're sort of getting really close to that. This is almost the narrowest part of Norway, and we're going to be passing by a lot of places where we flew down. So when we flew down, I flew on the coast to Mosjøen and Brønnøysund and Ørlandet. And Ørlandet is particularly close to here. Ørlandet is that military airport, and it's at the other end of the Oslofjord, sort of. So you have Værnes in here behind this cloud, and then out here is Ørlandet. We landed there with the Texan, or I landed there with the Texan. Not super successfully, I might add, because it's tough to land in the crosswind, and it's very windy out there. We also went to Namsos, which is also not so far from around here. Not too far from here. So that's kind of cool. We're starting to revisit where we were. So you see ahead of us here, that's one of the two dashes that is also going to Mosjøen, I bet. So Namox, which will be ahead of us, is Namsos, where we also landed in, I think the Lancair, or... I don't quite remember actually, maybe it was also the... I can't remember Mike Sierra. That's where we took off from, basically, when we went to Ørland, which is almost directly to my left. I bet even we might see... Okay, we're in Altsal. Standard altitude and set cruise power. And we don't have any icing issues out here either. Oh, taxi light needs to go on. Make it a little warmer back in the cabin. Nice. Nice cruise. What's going to be also kind of interesting here is seeing if we catch up with these guys. We should be faster. So this should be the Mosjøen guy, this is the Brønnøysund guy. Very cool. I've been kind of off on the whole news cycle lately because I've been just working so hard, like I mentioned, but I think it's going to be I think we're heading into such an interesting period where I think we will see prepared version 4 pretty soon. At least hear about it pretty soon. And I have to say I'm really, really happy about it. I mean, just the fact that the upgrade for all the Orbx stuff will be free, to me sounds like it's very promising. Like it's actually using a lot of the same systems that this does. So the question is then, which is great, but I mean, it's great only if it also offers something new, which I'm sort of confident it will be, but you know, I don't know. But anyway, I hope so. Really, really hope so. Very, very interesting though. It'd be great if we get this new lighting engine and all the things that are kind of rumored. You see the prop condensation here. Very cool. Very cool. I got the FX packages for the Q400, but I have to say I just rarely see it in action. This is one of the few times I have. That looks great though. That looks great. The lights look fantastic in the dark if it's snowing. That looks really, really good. Wow, look at that. Okay, that looks great. That looks really, really good. Ah, such a good looking aircraft. I'm gonna save this as a view. Front to back. spring is definitely coming in. I've set it to today's date, and it's still snow actually outside. But I guess Prepared decided to change seasons because it's a lot more green than it used to be outside, which is kind of fun. Like flying in new circumstances, but it's not realistic. It is actually still very wintry outside, as you can see in Røros. I would say probably about a month too early to look like this. Whatever, but look at this. It looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. Really, really good. That's Namsos out here. I don't know if I think we'll pass right over it. See, there's the other guy. We're catching him. So there's Namox, which is right above Namsos, and then Erland was somewhere down here, and we flew along the coast like this. This certainly is both speedier and more safer, it seems. So let's say we have 2 planes ahead of us. So this is Brønnøysund right ahead of us. He should turn left and go cool. He's in the cloud, and we will be soon too. It seems like he's I was gonna say it seems like he was descending. That warning was way too low. There he is, right below us. Yeah, there's Namsos. Here it is. Echo November X, I think. Something like that. Yeah, now we're catching the other guy too. The Mosjøen guy. Okay, let's start programming our approach here, because it's gonna be a tricky one. So we are so I think maybe what we should aim to do here is to Atero will be at 5,200. We'll turn left, and then when we cross, we'll start our descent. We'll tune everything and set ourselves up with these distances. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one, but we can do it. So, but first, let's get the VNAV calculated to FOF. Not to Atero, was it? Yeah, Atero. And at Atero we want to be at, let's say 5,500, and since it's 5,200, the one behind there, 1,800. Okay, top of descent to 27 miles from here. We have, let's get the minimums and all that stuff sorted up before I forget, I always do. So 11:30. Okay. That was actually not so far from where we were at. And our speeds, let's get them sorted out too. They're 113. We're doing a flaps 35 this time. Just comes another traffic warning. I'm like, where is he? There he is. He's right ahead of us, above us. We'll be fine. Yeah, 113 is our rear F. Let's see here. So, 1110.7 is our localizer. This might be, I might have to do this as something else. We'll find out in a second. I need to figure that out. 10.7. Oh yeah, this is the DME. So let's tune the 324 is our missed approach. And 335 is our start. I think maybe this should actually be, what is it? 335. Okay, cool. We will then go ahead and switch this over to format mode so we can set in the course. And our course here is 346. One thing to note is that the tooltips are not aligned with the actual systems. That caught me out a few times in the beginning when I was flying the Q400. Okay. We can set the altitude now. Set it to 5,000. And we'll RMB now so we won't miss it again like I did last time. And 5,200 actually. Look at that. We're now crossing over into a part of the country where it's still winter. I have to be ready to reduce the power pretty quickly here because otherwise we're going to overspeed. We're almost already overspeeding, as you can see. There we go. We captured the VNAV. Power back to about 30%. Let's see, we are overspeeding already. 20. That should do it. And we'll use the weather tim. Take that all the way back to 0. Beautiful day up here. In Oslo, it's pretty shit today. not shit, it's actually snowing, kinda cute, but no visibility like this. Back in the mountainous parts of the country. Fjordlands. Beautiful up here. Beautiful up here. See, there's the other key, there's the Q100 that's also going to, or not the Q100, the Dash 8 100 that's also going to Mosjøen, right behind us. I think we'll beat it. Not that it's a race, but you know, sometimes it is anyway. So this is Brønnøysund. We landed here too on the way out, I think. Up here somewhere? Isn't that? Yeah, there it is. Echo November, Bravo, November, I think. And even further north is Sandnessjøen, Echo November. Yeah, I don't remember. S something. That's another fun offset localizer. One of my favorites, next to those Seven Sisters mountains, mountain range. I have too many presets in here. In my Chaseplane, I've been sort of playing around with it too much, and I think what I really need to do is assign these views to my keys so that I can actually move around a bit more with the plan. Doesn't make for very enjoyable watching when I'm just sort of jumping around from view to view here. Echo November, Bravo November. Let's get the weather.
November, Bravo November, airport information, hotel 1620, Zulu, weather, wind 076, at night, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature -1, dew point -10, QNH 1012, advise on initial contact that you have information, hotel, Echo November, Bravo November, airport information, hotel 1620, Zulu, weather, wind 076, at night, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature -1, dew point -10, QNH 1012, advise on initial contact that you have information, hotel, Echo November.
Obviously this isn't the right obviously it's not the right QNH, but you can tell there's higher pressure up here because the weather's a lot nicer. So I kind of want to get an indication of the winds. They're coming in from sort of the east. We're landing sort of northwesterly. It'll be interesting. So that's our buddy right behind her here. He's being told to turn, which is what we're doing too. Of course, we can't request landing clearance yet. Be interested to see how that goes. I'm definitely I want to get down first. Beautiful. This is Helgeland's coast. It's full of like little islands and scaries like this, and rather dramatic mountains up here and there. Beautiful place. Mosjøen is up here somewhere, and it's wind outpost somewhere, I think. Pretty far though. Actually, maybe not that far. We're, yeah, less than 40 miles away. Here we go, Kjærstad. Look at that cloud. That's a really fluffy, beautiful cloud. Look at that. It's amazing. Okay, we need to reduce our power rate still a little bit more because we're gonna be fast once we cross 10,000 feet, which will be soon.
Echo November, Bravo November, airport information, Juliet 162.
So yeah, here we are. I will switch over to heading mode, I think, and I will put that in speed mode, and we'll try and track the VNav manually. At this point, we can also turn on our landing lights, and we will do a chime. Mosjøen is over here. I think you almost land crashing into that mountain right there. Amazing scenery though, huh? You sort of come into these mountains here. All snowy. Up. Yeah, okay. Flaps 3.5, we can turn on all the pumps. Let's do all the things we need to do here. Pump, feather, all that stuff. Landing lights are on. All the de-icing stuff is off. Okay, cool, we don't need it. We have chimed our passengers. 1,000 above. Let's see, we're actually leaving our beacon. Deviating a little bit here from our path. And then let's get out the chart so I can keep up. So our next stop is 4010 at FUF, which is 10 miles. DME 10. Also 4,200, 5,200, and we're gonna do like this. And we're gonna go 4,010. 4,000. Let's see what the speeds that it suggests are. We're gonna do an approach speed over 130, so around 800. Okay.
Echo November Mike Sierra traffic. Wind over 1224 is on final. Runway 34 to land. Echo November Mike Sierra.
Localizer is captured. And our vertical speed. Early. So 4,000 until DMA 10. And then we are gonna go down at about 800. 1120.
Echo November Mike Sierra traffic. Wind over 1224 is on final. Runway 34 to land. Echo November Mike Sierra.
Sure, behind us. It's literally right behind us. 11 miles. 10.9. Three. 1. Okay, here we go. Vertical speed. 800. Flaps 5. And gear down. Flaps 15. Flaps 35. Okay, and I think we'll reduce 900. What's the next checkpoint here? 7, 2,900. Let's see, we're way over. So because we're way fast. Props full. Taxi light on. And we'll get this back to 1B, which is around 800. See if we can track it around here. 2009. That's 6.6. Is that what it says here? 6.5. Okay, we're not so bad. We're kind of on track-ish. Here's the runway there, as you can see. So we're gonna track it this way and then land it this way. Okay, cool. Next mile is 3 miles, 1400. Okay, that was the autopilot.
Echo November Mike Sierra traffic. Wind over 75655 miles south inbound. Visual runway 34. Echo November Mike Sierra.
Literally landing at the same time. So 3 miles, 1900. 4.5 miles. I'm just doing visual now. Autopilot's out, everything.
1000.
Echo November Mike Sierra traffic. Weather 1224 is on final runway 34 to land. Echo November Mike Sierra.
3 miles, 1500 were too high, right? No, oh, perfect. That's 1400. And yeah, we're just about it. We're just about too high. We're not, we're kind of perfect. 1420 at 3 miles. I think we're getting up on our. This is also airports in Norway, by the way. This is Mosjøen. Amazing approach. Shit. We're like, I don't know what we're gonna do about this. He is going to beat us down there. I know that this is like, of course, I should go around at this point. But I'm just so happy with this approach. And I'm flying it more correctly than he is. So I kind of feel like I am the one that should be allowed to land. But you see how cool this approach is. I forgot. This is really amazing. Amazing approach.
500.
Echo November Mike Sierra traffic. Weather 756 is 1 mile south inbound visual runway 34. Echo November Mike Sierra.
See, I think it's actually a steep approach. You see he's a little higher than I am, coming in a little steeper than I am. But it's kind of fun, huh? Look how tight it is with the trees. I can't be like this in real life, can it? Okay, so I'm gonna try and flare here a little bit.
20. 10.
Yeah, there he went. Okay, so we have some issues with the scenery here, as you can see. And, but man, if that is not fun. That is awesome. See how cool this airport is? I'm incredibly happy with that landing. Like, I know that the plane may disturb, the plane we were just flying behind may bother a few of you, run, and rightfully so, but man, that was, I'm really happy with how that turned out. That was a smooth landing on an airport that's, as you can see, incredibly short and narrow and everything else. Yeah, there's some issues with the scenery here, because this is an airport in Norway airport again, and I'm having so many issues with it in these recent streams. I think last time I said I'm going to reinstall them. I haven't. I should have. But yeah, look here, the terminal buildings on the left are all gone. But that's a real... That really shows you how adept this plane is at getting down and into a tight spot. Pretty incredible. I'm gonna check this out if I can get through here at all. Yeah, something's severely amiss here, because this even had buildings last time I was here. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I do really want to check out check out the street for that, and I'm only gonna get one shot at it, so I'm gonna do a long play. I'm going to do a long one, because it seems to me recently when I've been doing replays in the sim, it crashes everything. But this I have to see. Very happy with that approach, and look at how beautiful it is. Look at that. The mountains around here, amazing. Gotta be, it's really nicely done, Orbx. Here's the railroad, and here's the road going into town. Amazing. Very nicely done. So I'm a little low the whole time, but I kind of think that's okay. It's as you can see, an extremely short runway. They do not fly Q400s in here in real life, but they do fly the Q100 here. And they used to fly Dash 7s and Twin Otters before that. All videre. So yeah, that's pretty short. The main reason I was a little bit off the center line was I was really afraid of clipping those trees with my wings. Man, it can really stop though, can it? Okay, I'm not gonna show you the full shutdown, but rather I think I'll just leave you with this. It's that was really cool. I really do implore you to go try this out if you're a Q400 pilot. It's a great airport, really fun approach. In a really scenic location, and there's lots of other cool places to go from here, like Mosjøen and Mosjøen, and I think Mo i Rana, which will be the next stop, is also a really cool airport to go to. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry it took so long, but you know, life sometimes life gets in the way of things. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye bye.